Ever found yourself staring out the window, wondering if the world's putting on a show? Sheets of rain pounding down, winds howling like a thriller soundtrack, and storm clouds swirling as if they've got a mind of their own. And then there's the lightning, flashing so bright, followed by thunder that feels like it's shaking your soul. Nope, guess it's not storm season where you are, huh? But here's a wild fact. At any given time, about 2,000 storms are happening somewhere around the globe. They're mesmerizing to watch, sure, but being stuck in one? That's another story. Some are so intense, they're downright unbelievable. From storms with winds that can literally toss cars, to tornadoes popping up out of nowhere and ripping through highways. Let's dive into some of the most insane storms ever captured on video. Number 1. Trampoline Madness. How do you know when a storm is truly out of control? Some measure the wind, others track the rainfall. But for me, there's only one clear sign. When trampolines begin to take flight.
No.
Check it out. This footage was captured in Phoenix, Arizona, back in January 2021, showing a dramatic downburst from an incoming thunderstorm. The winds reached a staggering 70 miles per hour, powerful enough to snatch up this trampoline from someone's backyard and send it soaring like a giant sail. While the owners might have managed to recover it once the storm calmed, I'm not so sure the same can be said for this one.
Well, you don't see this every day.
There's a trampoline on the wires. It was crazy. And I lived in Andover 29 years, and now I've been in Augusta 2 years. I've never seen anything like that. I mean, just one thing. It wasn't like there was a tornado it was just one thing.
Oh, now that's crazy. In the beginning of November, a storm in Andover was strong enough to not only lift a large trampoline, but also leave it stuck on a power line. It's a sight that's both unusual and dangerous. If you ever see something dangling from a power line, it's important to keep your distance. Driving under or near it could put you at serious risk. Power lines aren't designed to hold heavy objects, and there's no telling when they might give way. If that happens, live electrical wires carrying thousands of volts could come crashing down, potentially causing serious harm. While seeing a trampoline hanging over a road is already nerve-wracking, nothing compares to the terror of watching it take flight from your own backyard. Number 2. Strong wind. There's something undeniably eerie about a towering, mile-high column of rotating air, powerful enough to flatten entire towns and swallow cities whole. It's the kind of phenomenon that makes you pause and wonder if there's something greater pulling the strings in our world. Yet, as intimidating as a tall tornado might be, there's one thing even more terrifying, a wide one. Just like this monstrous tornado that swept through northwest Texas in May 2022, leaving devastation in its wake.
All right, stationary wedge tornado right here. This is pretty insane for a 2% day. I certainly wasn't expecting this.
Neither was I. Unlike smaller tornadoes, which spin rapidly around a tight central core, massive tornadoes like this one seem to rotate in slow motion. But don't be deceived. These so-called wedge tornadoes, named by storm chasers, are incredibly dangerous. Their enormous size often makes them appear wider than the distance between the ground and the base of the clouds they descend from. However, a tornado's width doesn't always reflect its strength. Some wedge tornadoes have wind speeds exceeding 188 miles per hour, earning them the catastrophic EF5 rating on the enhanced Fujita scale. But this particular tornado, despite its intimidating size and being captured from multiple angles, surprisingly didn't go beyond 70 miles per hour. Number 3. Debris nightmare. Seeing a tornado funnel is scary enough. But what's even worse is when the winds of an approaching mesocyclone start picking up around you, especially when debris starts flying everywhere. This footage, captured in Toledo, Ohio, during June 2023 shows the tense moments leading up to a powerful tornado touchdown. Not just any tornado. This was a ferocious EF2, unleashing winds of up to 130 miles per hour. If anything could literally raise the roof, this beast of a storm would do it. Like this one right here. It tore the entire roof off that motel. And what's even more terrifying is that the wind gusts that day only reached about 70 miles per hour, less than half of the tornado's peak strength. If I had witnessed that right in front of me, I'd definitely rethink spending time on a balcony. Despite all the different forms tornadoes can take, I still find the wedge tornado to be the scariest. It's the classic image that makes you realize just how powerful these storms can be. If you're into crazy weather stories and fascinating moments like this, don't forget to subscribe. There's so much more to explore, and you won't want to miss it.